grew up next to a Zimbabwean and hearing the quapper clacking. Yo, guys, Zimbabwe's quapper smell. They smell so bad. Yo. One time this guy entered a taxi. The quapper. Oh, guys, it's like, guys, I can give it the deodorant. It's like I can give it a run on. Why, guys, Zimbabweans don't wear run on? Please, guys, I need to be seeing a run on. If guys are already disliking this video, all I'm have to say right now is don't dislike. In today's video, guys, we'll be explaining why, guys, Zimbabweans most of the times they do smell armpits. Even though, guys, some of them say they do, bruh. Why do they smell armpits? So if you're already, guys, disliking the video, please hold the dislike and move it to the like button, or maybe wait until this video ends. So guys, in today's video we'll be educating ourselves, because in this world we have to educate. As you know, guys, some elections have just happened in Zimbabwe, which is sad, but in today's video we're not there. We're gonna be explaining why do Zimbabweans most of the time they are quapper, and not only Zimbabweans but most of the people that coming from Africa, excluding South Africa. Why do they quapper smell? Let's explain, guys, what's going on. So it's your boy Plans, and guys, like I said, hold the dislike button. So right now, guys, you might be having a friend that is always smelling armpits, or there's this odor, or this bad smell, you know, that is always coming from him or from her. And today's video, guys, will be explaining why is it that smell coming from him or her, because they always bath, they always do everything. Most of the time, guys, it's the armpits. Let's first explain why, guys, do they smell armpits. It's because antiperspirant, deodorants, or run-ons, they've never used them in their whole entire life. And some of them, guys, they don't know what are those. You know what I'm saying? They might have seen the advert on TV of Nivea, maybe Shield, but guys, they've never used them for the whole entire lives. It's because the deodorant or antiperspirant, they are not necessities. So they were not part of the accessories when you go and buy grocer, and because to have them, it was considered, or is still considered, a privilege. This is why, guys, most of them, they don't wear the deodorant or run-on. It is most of the time considered bathing only, guys. It is enough. And mostly, guys, as you know, Zimbabweans most of the time, but they do hard labor. And that smell, guys, it be quite hard because of that sweating, because they sweat a lot. And when that smell, guys, kind of mix with the sweat, yo, guys, it's like a bomb. You know what I'm saying? You might be having those friends that are working in the contracts, or they're doing daily life activities like working, helping. So, guys, their odor will be very, very badly. This is the reason right now. That is why, guys, the armpit smell, guys. Run-on is considered a privilege, and most of the time run-on, guys, are considered for special occasions. If it's just a regular occasion going to work, it is not, guys, a necessity for them to wear run-on. That is how, guys, even some people, they started wearing run-on around the age of 17, 18, 19s. And some of them, guys, they started wearing run-on when they go to other countries, or maybe they go to varsities. That is where, guys, they were introduced to run-on. I want to explain this phenomenon, that, guys, why some people may be asking, guys, can't they smell themselves, or why other people, maybe other Zimbos or other Kenyans, because, you know, also, guys, other Kenyans, that, guys, they have the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will be asking themselves that why other people can't smell the odor, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to explain the phenomenon, but first, let's say a witness who was once in a similar situation. I took this statement from Twitter. I remember in grade 9, we had a student from Kenya. She too had a strong smell, and my class was the rebel hub of the school. But we all dealt with it quite maturely. Once she started using deodorant, all was well. You see, guys, imagine she's a Kenyan in grade 9. We found out that it's the first time of her using a deodorant. This is the second reason in which, guys, it was him being able to use run-on for the first time. Let's see. It's because people don't either know about run-on at all, or could not afford it. I only knew about run-on and started using it when I was 17. Imagine, guys, being able to use run-on at the age of 17. And, guys, another witness. I grew up down in rural Zimbabwe. At a tender age, I started using deodorant that I bought with my own money. My brother and I used to work in a village field to raise our own cash. One day I vividly remember then was a reward. you are too simplistic in your analysis. Imagine, guys, they were able to buy run-on with their own money, which means, guys, they spent a lot of time not using run-on. There was another statement that said when the brother went back home, he bought all the deodorants and gave it to them, but guys, I think they end up rotting it there. They didn't even use them. I'm sure they used them 1 or 2 days, then after they were done. And this person who caught my eyes, let's say this woman, to add some humor here, when I got my first run on, I rolled it on my t-shirt. And guys, we know, guys, when you roll a run on your t-shirt, this is how it becomes. So this is what it becomes, guys, when you roll a deodorant on your t-shirt. The color fades. So that is a very bad thing to do. So guys, this phenomenon that I was telling you about is called olfactory adaptation. Let me explain what is it. It is a peripheral or central mechanism resulting from a repeated or prolonged odors exposure that can induce a perceptual decrease. So which means when you are exposed to this kind of odors or this kind of smells, they cannot reduce the mechanism in which, guys, it will become an everyday smell. You no longer smell, you cannot no longer, your sense, they cannot decrease because you can no longer sense the smells, I can say so. The aim of this study was to assess whether a peripheral adaptation occurs when an odor is repeated 10 times. It's like when someone is in the toilet and someone comes in, obviously, guys, they're gonna, the smell is gonna trigger their thoughts, it's gonna trigger their sensing mechanism. But for you, because you are in the toilet, you cannot hear the smell. It's because why? Your peripheral mechanism, it has decreased, you know what I'm saying? So you have adapted with the environment. We had people who use bicarbonate of soda and in water, guys, to reduce their odor. And also we had people who use their soap, guys. So which means if you don't have run on, they just took the soap, and then, guys, they prolong with their day. Which, guys, I can say that is effective, especially the soap. It has this good odor, you know what I'm saying? So if you do the run on, if you don't have the run on, you can just pour the soap or bicarbonate of soda. So in order to prove the witnesses what they were saying and also what I was busy, guys, saying, so I have the prices right here. So these are the comparisons from Harare, most of the time Zimbabwe, and from in South Africa. So these are the price comparisons of deodorants. You'll be kind of amazed right now, guys, I'm sure. So this guy is the 50 milliliter deodorant all right on. So in Pretoria, the price is 69% cheaper than in Harare. 69% cheaper than in Harare. In Potchefstroom, the price is 29% cheaper than in Harare. Now let's get into Johannesburg. In Johannesburg, the price is 66% cheaper than in Harare. In New York City, 12% cheaper than in Harare. Imagine, guys, so you can imagine. So all I have to say right now before I close up is when next time you come next to them, just educate them about run-ons, deodorant, and antiperspirant, especially run-ons, you know what I'm saying, because they are not quite that expensive. Just that it has never been a necessity to them. They don't know what is on run. It's a privilege to get perfumes, run-ons. Imagine if a run-on is a privilege. How about perfumes? They don't know about perfumes. That is why to some of them they just smell raw. You know, they just smell that's raw smell to them, you know what I'm saying? So next time, guys, just educate them, teach them, and you can actually give them, show them the place where you get your honors, where you smell good, you know what I'm saying? So that when you come next close to them, even after sweating, even after the hard work, the hard labor, and you kind of satisfied with their smell, you know what I'm saying? So, guys, on your next video, I'll be explaining what's happening in Zimbabwe as, guys, the elections, which is quite horrible. So see you guys in the next video. Do watch your opponents. If you are quite impressed with this video, hit the thumbs up button, you know what I'm saying? If you've watched until this end, it was a no, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Yes sir, that's your boy Opulence.